I am Phil Heimlich, and we call this the radical middle. When I did the first podcast in this series, I said that I believe drugs should be legalized. A couple of my friends, maybe some of you watching this now, got back to me and said, "What do you mean? Where in the Bible does it say drugs should be legal?" To shock you even more, I think prostitution should be legal. Now you're thinking, Phil, prostitution is a sin. It says so clearly in the Bible. How can you support it? I'm going to address drugs and prostitution separately in upcoming podcasts, but for right now, this is what I want you to think about. Just because something is wrong or sinful, does that mean it should be against the law? If you believe that, then we ought to be locking up the liars, the adulterers, and the homosexuals. Homosexuality, by the way, used to be illegal in most states, which led to some pretty terrible consequences. I'm guessing, though, that even though you would consider those behaviors wrong, you don't think they should be against the law. What I mean is, you intuitively recognize that just because an act is wrongful doesn't mean it should be a crime. You understand that making the worship of idols illegal would create more damage than the acts themselves. So my point is, this is what I want you to think about. How do we decide which conduct should be illegal and which should not? And don't tell me because the Bible's against it. I'm Phil Heimlich, and this is the Radical Middle.